In the next part of our seminar, we have a sightseer on a vacation looks down into the deep canyon using binoculars. The angle of depression to the far bank and to the near bank of the river are 61 and 63 degrees respectively. If the canyon is 1,250 feet deep, how wide is the river? So in other words, we want to find the y in this picture. And notice our angle of elevation and angle of depression are drawn correctly from us, but they're not inside the triangle. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to redraw this. And actually, I'm not going to redraw it. I'm going to use the picture they have, and I'm going to put in the correct angle. So the angle at y, that's going to be 63 degrees. Because alternate interior angles are congruent. The angle at x, I just did that wrong, didn't I? I just noticed that. Wow, how embarrassing. 63 degrees is this angle right here, where 61 degrees goes to that angle at y. And that should make sense because the closer you are to something, the bigger the angle of elevation or depression. So what we're going to do is we're going to have two triangles here. And first we're going to find the entire length. And then we'll find x. And then we'll subtract them to find y. So once again, this time, we know the opposite is 1250. And I'm not interested in the hypotenuse. I'm looking at the horizontal distance. So I'm going to use tangent. Say, oh, the tangent of 61 degrees is the opposite, which is 1250, over, I'll call that z. I'll use the property of reciprocals again, so I'll say 1 over the tangent of 61 degrees equals z over 1250. So z is 1250 divided by the tangent of 61 degrees. I think I'm going to leave that alone for now. I'll type that in my calculator in a couple of minutes. Now I'll do the same thing for 63 degrees. I'll say, oh, the tangent of 63 degrees is going to be the opposite, which is 1250, over the adjacent, which is x. So to use the property of tangents, 1 over the tangent of 63 degrees equals x over 1250. Then multiply both sides by 1250. And x is 1250 divided by the tangent of 63 degrees. So to find y, we're going to just subtract y then is going to be z, or x. Let's back up here. I forgot my letters. Z minus x, because z is going to be the bigger value. So we're going to say 1250 divided by the tangent of 61 degrees minus 1250 divided by the tangent of 63 degrees. At this point, I'll use my calculator. So I'll take 1250 divided by the tangent of 61 degrees minus 1250 divided by the tangent of 63 degrees. And we get 56.1, it's 56.0 feet. Can't talk. Okay. Got an extra line in there. There we go. And so we say the river is about 63 feet. At this point, I'd like you to pause the video. Actually, I'm going to pause this video. But before you play the next video, try to do the next problem by yourself and then come back and check.